My name's Rebecca.
I'm Jazz.
I'm Billy.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Molly.
And we are WeWill. WeWill is a group of young people, as Luciana says, aged 16 to 19, leading change in youth mental health across Cumbria and beyond.
So before COVID-19, we believe we were in a mental health crisis.
But the crisis now has escalated further.
Before COVID-19, people said that 1 in 4 of us were affected by mental health issues. Now almost every one of us is affected either directly or indirectly by mental health issues.
And never before have so many young people needed help and struggled to get it.
We noticed a gap in provision and the impact it was having on our family and friends.
We want to do something about this and believe actually as young people, we are best placed to make change.
And in 2020, we're calling on everybody to step up. We're calling on you to be that person and make a difference to a young person.
Today we're going to share with you how you can make that difference.
So first we wanted to briefly tell you a bit about how our campaign developed.
So it first started in December 2017, where 8 of us from West Cumbria became so despairing about the lack of youth mental health services in our area that we called a public meeting and came together to form the group WeWill Youth Mental Health Campaign.
So young people have been waiting up to 18 months for youth mental health support in our area. And we just think it's not good enough.
Because people think we live in Cumbria, they think we live in little chocolate boxes and in pretty houses, but actually they don't see past the Lake District and see the poverty and isolation that actually happens.
We wanted to make a difference, but youth mental health is complex and it was hard to know where to start.
So we spent several years researching issues around youth mental health by talking to health professionals, decision makers, schools, community leaders, and even our friends and family.
We have put thousands of hours of our own time into working out what matters to us and doing something about it.
We want to have an impact and we want to be heard.
And we want to inspire other young people as well to make an urgent and lasting change. What matters to them, but what are they going to do about it?
We want to inspire you as adults to help young people to take action. We want you as adults to listen to young people.
We are tired of waiting for other people to make the change in what youth mental health is dealt with. So we've got informed and we have tried to put together a campaign that is strategic, persuasive and practical.
So through the research we've done, we've formed some recommendations.
And we're going to talk to you now. We're going to talk you through the 7 recommendations for how you can step up and be that person.
Our research showed that improving youth mental health is complex and there's no just one way to do it. But if we all do a little something, it'll make a big impact. So we're going to say 7 recommendations, and which one of these will you do?
Our first recommendation is just listen. Following years of research, we have found that the one thing that will make the biggest difference is to just listen to young people. Listening better is a vital skill that can save relationships, health, and lives. Listening better is free and it's easy. In a minute, we'll play our film Boy to explain why listening is so important. Please go to www.unrig.com/WeWill to watch our film Just Listen, which is a 2-minute animation that shows you how to listen. You can use our films as training to start conversations in your homes, in your communities, and in the workplace. Can you share them on your website, on social media channels, and within your networks? We urge you to commit to listen better to young people. Try not to judge, try not to interrupt, offer support and not advice. All of our films can be viewed on www.unrig.com/WeWill. If it's okay with you, Trin, we'd like to play Boy.
finding it a bit too hard at the moment. Life, I mean. I don't know why. I just do. It feels like I'm drowning all the time. It's like a relentless feeling of grasping for air. Like, if I'm not careful, I'll just slip away. I don't seem to think much or feel much. I'm just numb, all over, completely empty. It's just...
Do you know
Yes.
It sometimes gets a bit too much. I guess I find it hard to concentrate in school. It's not like I don't have friends, because I do, and I'm so grateful for that. My brain gets all foggy and I can't help think of how happy everyone is and wonder why I'm not feeling the same. Like, what's so wrong with me that I'm not feeling like them? I mean, I've got a house and a phone and clothes, so I know I should be grateful, but I just can't help but wonder where I've gone wrong. And you know, sometimes I do something wrong in front of the whole class, and all I can think of is how stupid I look. I act like I don't really care, but I do. I care a lot.
Josh!
Oh, yes, sir. Me and my dad don't talk a lot. We're just too different to get along, I think. He likes fish and I like football. What more is there to say? He tries hard, I know that. But I really don't think he likes me. He used to, I think. I don't know. To be honest, I don't even know if he loves me anymore. I've always longed to be one of those people that thrive outside and can talk with ease, you know? Someone who is energised by new people and new places. I try really hard to pretend that's who I am, but I'm just not. I don't know how to be like that. I think, well, I know. That's the sort of person my dad wants me to be. He makes me angry, though. I want him to look after me. Properly. I want him to be my dad. I want him to tell me that it's going to be okay. But he doesn't care. I feel like no one cares.
So our second recommendation is to do something for Mental Health Awareness Week 2021. So we need to start thinking now about Mental Health Awareness Week, May 2021. It's so important because it's the simplest way to start a conversation about improving youth mental health within our workplace and communities. This May, during lockdown, we ran our Just Listen campaign, and we tracked over 1 million views for our Just Listen message over Mental Health Awareness Week. So what will you do for Mental Health Awareness Week? We know May 2021 seems a long way off, but we need to start now. Keep your plans simple and achievable. Start small and develop your plans over time and embed them, real change, into everyday life. But don't do it on your own. Involve young people and those around you. You can share our films next Mental Health Awareness Week in your workplace and community. Start the conversation as your commitment to Mental Health Awareness Week.
Thanks, Rebecca. So our third recommendation is taking a youth-led approach to your plans. Young people must be involved in decision-making about mental health and the things that matter to them. As an adult, stop thinking about how you can solve the problem and instead help young people work out what matters to them and what they're willing to do about it, but with your support. Don't fix our problems, help us lead change. Get young people being around the decision-making table. You'll make better decisions. I can't speak. You'll make better decisions for it, and it's great for our mental health. We made a film commissioned by NHS England called WeWill, Will You, which shows what we care about and what we did about it. Please use our film, WeWill, Will You, and gather young people. Take your time to help them work out what matters to them and what they are willing to do about it.
Thank you. So our fourth recommendation is governance and policy. Do you have someone in your governance team who is responsible for mental health? I'd be surprised if you did. And if not, why? We want every school and employer to have a named governor or board member responsible for mental health. It costs nothing to have a named youth mental health governor, and it can make the biggest difference. Support your mental health governor to do their youth mental health first aid training. In one of our secondary schools, it was a game changer when they appointed a governor responsible for mental health. In another secondary school, we made little progress because we couldn't get buy-in from the top. Do you have a youth mental health policy? And if not, why not? Don't write a youth mental health policy yourself if you don't know what to put in it. Work together with young people to agree the policy issues that matter to them. Help young people to action and embed these policies. So, when can you appoint a named governor? When can they start working with young people to form your youth mental health policy?
Thank you, Billy. So our our fifth recommendation is get informed. Sorry, we've got a few more to go. We spent over a year doing our research, but before we even started our campaign, and we're still learning more now as we go along. We've spoken to teachers, health commissioners, MPs, our families, friends and employers as well. We've all done our own youth mental health first aid training. We've used the internet and talked to a lot of people. Could you, your colleagues, friends and family also do this training to get more knowledge on mental health? Could you do your youth mental health first aid training? There's also suicide awareness training and adverse childhood experience training, which is so vital. Training is a great way to start the youth mental health conversation, and many mental health courses are actually currently free online, so it's a really good time to sign up for them. Here's some for you. So I've got This Is Me, there's Mellow Yellow, Time to Change, Time to Talk, the Green Ribbon Campaign, Samaritan's Mind, and there's loads of useful resources out there to help you and for you to be able to help other people. Can you do your can you get informed and do your research?
Our sixth recommendation is investing in youth mental health. We have real concerns about the lack of investment into youth mental health. We met the previous Minister for Mental Health and are continuously lobbying our mental health commissioners for demands for what we call our 4 4s.
So the first one is we want young people referred to youth mental health services to be seen within 4 weeks.
We want young people in crisis to be seen within 4 hours.
Our third one is we want youth mental health services available for young people aged up to 25 years of age.
and we want all schools to be able to access youth mental health specialist support for pupils that they are concerned about.
Our greatest resource is young people and their potential. Invest in them. Invest in mental health training, policies, and mental health awareness week plans. Invest in our mental health and your future.
Thanks, Molly. So our final recommendation today is reach out. We've talked about the importance of listening, but it's also vital to reach out.
So we learned to reach out when we were worried about someone. We learned to say, "Are you okay?" And you can always talk to me if you need to.
Vitally, we learn to trust and not ignore our instincts if we are worried about someone. Know that you'll always make things better, not worse, by reaching out.
We also learned it's essential to reach out when we need help ourselves, because you matter and your mental health matters as well. Looking out for yourself might be the most help to those around you. If you're struggling, have the courage today to tell somebody and seek the help you need.
Our motto is, have the courage to talk, have the courage to listen. No one is alone.
You need to be that person that makes a difference to young people and their mental health.
Will you listen better to young people?
Will you share our films and recommendations? And if so, again, go to www.ewanrig.com/WeWill.
Will you get informed, do your training and research?
Will you appoint a named governor/board member responsible for youth mental health?
Will you create a mental health policy with young people?
Will you reach out and help others? Reach out to help others and reach out for yourself when you need it as well.
Will you invest in youth mental health, in young people and their ideas?
Will you commit to doing at least one of these things for Mental Health Awareness Week 2021?
Will you be that person who makes a difference to young people and their mental health?
We will. Will you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, thank you